Whether you're an adult learner or a student learner, you need a little space to breathe. Learning doesn't happen as fast as we want to believe that it does. Adaptation doesn't happen as fast as we think that it does. What it's taken away is that rest, right? A place to step away, a place to have 5 minutes to gather your thoughts, a place to have a private conversation with a colleague about a student. Finding those spaces is super difficult.
I have her for social studies. She has dropped a little bit, and I just wanted to make you aware before progress reports came out.
It's not normal or typical in terms of collaborative environment. There's not a table where we can all gather around. It's desk, file, desk, file, desk, file. You know, the moment our teachers walk onto this campus, there's no rest for them.
Oh, hold on.
So I had a babysitter last night.
Oh,
Loud.
Okay.
You should have said that when you started.
Hold the door. Hold the door. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I really don't worry about it day to day. I worry about the sum of it over a long period of time. Even during planning periods, they are in the company of others. And that can be really difficult. It's very stressful. And it's harder than what it looks like.
What we feel the most, I think, is throughout the course of the school year, based on the way that we're allocated teachers, we continue to grow throughout the course of the year, so class sizes slowly creep up. So I think that that's something that our teachers feel and hits very close to home for them, as well as just not the flexibility to have other alternative places to take children. We've had to change some of our office spaces into instructional spaces. We've tried to put as many small groups in those areas as we can. We've taught intervention in the hallway. We have resource rooms in a front office space. We've utilized our conference rooms for instruction at times. Any workroom spaces that we've had, we've really minimized them over the years and kept about one where all of our machines are housed. And we've been able to dedicate one working space for our teachers. As we've continued to grow, different teachers have lost their own personal classroom space, and they now float from classroom to classroom. At the elementary level, most of those are related arts teachers, art, music.
It's about 6 after 7. This is the entrance to the Magnolia neighborhood on Cane Bay Boulevard. As you can see, it's around about this time every morning that traffic backs up around the circle and kind of closes off the neighborhood. In a couple of minutes, it'll be a little stagnant there in front. And we're a good ways from the school.
We try to be as efficient as possible and are able to get the same number of cars done in the same amount of time. However, it takes longer because there are more cars. So just as we've continued to grow, those are things that I think hit our parents a little bit more, that they experience differently as the years have progressed. Our cafeteria is very small for the number of kiddos we have, so we've had to spread out our lunch over a longer period of time to accommodate the number of students we have. It makes it very interesting when parents come to eat with their kiddos, because sometimes they just stand and hang out because there's limited seating, as well as things like grandparents' breakfast. We slowly over the years extended it to, instead of 1 or 2 days during the week, to every grade level had its own day, and it still just became very laborsome. I think because we are out of instructional classroom space, we have to consider the number of kids that can successfully be in a classroom environment and continue to learn with that one teacher. How effective can that teacher be? And so if we really look at class size ratios, we want all of our students to have that same experience of, being able to be in a first grade classroom and have class sizes, because what goes on in first grade is so important, and those teachers are working so hard on all of those foundational skills. But if we continue to grow, we don't have another classroom to put another first grade teacher in.
It's hard on everybody, and we're trying to keep it equitable and engaging at the same time. We don't want to sacrifice programs.